When we're invested in a relationship with something, that relationship could be someone else. That relationship could be with food or alcohol or drugs, or that relationship could be a pattern of behavior within our own body, or a sense of stability that we've created from an event, or a chronic event, or a PTSD event, or a trauma event. That's is an influence to us. It's a strong influence. When we have a separation from that influence, or a change from that influence, so we can't get access to that substance or that food or that thing anymore, or the person that we're with leaves us, or we're triggered, or something creates a sense of instability, then we become unstable. When we're unstable, we become vulnerable. Psychosomatically speaking, when we are vulnerable, it means that our body goes into a response where it's afraid. It doesn't trust itself anymore. All of the systems are working on this state of, I don't trust who I am. I don't trust my gut feeling. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust where I am in the world, because I was relying heavily on that external influence. I suppose we could call it as a simple way. So in those moments of instability and vulnerability, the universe knows that. Our energy is pulled in, and the universe then will send us things to support us. Yeah? It will also send us things that will take advantage of us. And people might be doing that subconsciously or unconsciously, and we will pull them in. We will accept that, because we're just grabbing to, or trying to make some decision to keep us stable again. And it may be just a band-aid fix, or it may be just something that gives us the stability. Yeah? So the most important thing when we're in states of vulnerability is to understand that the disconnection is happening with the chemistry and the emotions. We've lost our connection to our ability to stand up, to walk, to step forward, or to trust that ability to be able to stand up, step and walk forward. So things are not in our stride right now. We're frozen, and we're almost standing still, not sure of the direction. So our mind will be jumping to all these things to try and move in a direction that's going to make it better. We're in a world where there is a massive amount of influence. We're in a culture and a world where so many people are trying to capture you in that moment of vulnerability, where they're going to try and make it better, because people don't want to feel their own suffering in their own body. So there's a lot of business around making it better, do this, do that, come here, this will make it better, all of these things. You know what I'm saying, I don't need to go on about it. The way to make it better is to reconnect with your body. The way to make it better is to come back to the stability in your own body and recognize you have stability in your own body. So when you go to a psychology session or a therapist, they usually say, take a breath. Your friends even say, breathe. YouTube says, breathe. Yes, it's true, you have to breathe, because what breathing does is it takes you to a new moment. But beyond the breathing, the next thing you have to do is move. Move your body. Move your body in a way that you're consciously moving and you're connecting with what the body is actually feeling in that moment. And if you still need support, go and do a yoga class or a dance class or a movement class, and surround yourself with people that you trust and you love, but also be aware that you're going to be feeding off their influence as well. But sometimes you need those hands and that regulation until you find your own regulation and you start to bounce back into the world and feel safe in your own body. So reconnecting with your body, movement is the key. Because while we're stuck in our head, we're disconnected from our body, and we've got to move through the emotion to actually connect with our legs and our legs and our gut feeling, which is in our gut. And to activate and feel our gut feeling, we have to move beyond the diaphragm and the diaphragmatic response, which is making our breath shallow and which is putting us in a fear pattern and which is giving us this pull-in feeling. Hope that helps.